well. I hope you're all good. So I do a Q&A. It's been a long time since I've sat down and had a little chat with you guys. So we're doing traditional mukbang, my first ever mukbang. Doing a traditional mukbang with a McDonald's, but I went for McDonald's breakfast. So yes, I'm up, ready to film. I've been to McDonald's, got my food, and it's 10:30. Now I'm proud of that one. So what I've gone for, so fun fact about me is I don't eat pork. I haven't since I was about 17, 18. So I've got pancakes with syrup. I've also got a muffin, but what I get is a cheese muffin. Literally just cheese, no egg. I don't like McDonald's egg either. So I just get a cheese muffin and I put a hash brown on it. Trust me, I couldn't decide which one of these I wanted, so I went for both, and an orange juice because it's breakfast and I love an orange juice, especially for breakfast. So I just asked you guys on Instagram to ask me some questions, and we're just going to have a little chit chat, a nice little chilled video. But first I'm going to start by pouring my syrup on my pancakes. I'm going to prep all my food first. So if you know me, you know this is a hell of a lot of food for me. Like, I literally don't eat this much food. My usual order at McDonald's is a chicken nugget Happy Meal and an orange juice. So this is a lot of food. So I doubt I'm going to be needing dinner today. So yeah, I just get a toasted muffin with cheese, and then I'll get an extra hash brown and I'll put it on there. And then break it and put that on top. And then ketchup, because we need some ketchup. I can never open these. I should make them the squeezy ones. Right, so I've made a mess already. So this is my thing. Put my ketchup on. And voila! That's Beth's muffin. And the grease is everywhere. Ooh. Delicious. And a bit of pancake. Just a pre-warning, if you don't like people speaking with their mouth full, I suggest you just click off this video now, because that is the whole point of a mukbang. I did get quite a few questions regarding my job and college, so I'm going to clear those ones up first. So what is your job besides YouTube? So YouTube I don't class as a job, it's like a hobby to me. I literally love filming, love editing, love uploading content. So I don't class YouTube as a job, but I do have 2/3 jobs besides YouTube. So I work in the jewellery quarter, and I do just work for a head office for a diamond company. So we do just do like customer service based, dispatching, all that stuff. It's an online company, so we deal with it all in there. And that I work Monday, Wednesday, Friday and Saturday. So I do 32 hours there. Then I work for my mum's friend who has her own clinic, Revamp, which is where I get my lips done. So I've been going to her for years. My mum's been best friends with her. They met actually through my mum getting work done with that, and they've literally just stuck as best friends since I was about 19, so a good couple of years now. So I also now work for her, and I do her social media, so all her posts, her bookings, etc. So I do 10 hours a week of that, which I fit around like work and stuff. And then pre-corona, I worked in a club as a hostess, and when we go back into clubs, when we're allowed back in clubs, I will be working that job as well, which is usually about 8 hours a week. So yeah, I have 2 jobs /3, but I like to be busy, so it works well for me. Someone did say, what jobs do you have and how do you manage them, because I know there's more than one. So my schedule is busy, but like I said, that's how I like to be. How do I balance them? So like I said, I quite like my routine. It works quite well for me. So Monday I work both jobs, so I'll do like an hour of Revamp on the evening, which is a social media company I work for. Then I'll do my 8-hour shift at work. Tuesday's college, Wednesday's work and Revamp, Thursday college, Friday work and Revamp, Saturday's work, but I work from home on a Saturday. yeah, I don't know how I balance them. It kind of just fits in my schedule. Works well for me, so that's what I do. What made you go back to college, and is it hard because you've been out? P.S. I'm thinking of going back but scared because I've been out for ages. Right. College. I was really not indecisive, but it took me a good couple of years. Like for like 2 years I was saying I'm going to go back to college, I'm going to go back to college. But financially I wasn't in a position where I could drop my hours at work or lose out on my money that I needed, that 40 hours, because I had bills to pay. This year I just thought I'm going to leave because something will come up and it will replace that money that I'm losing, which it did. So thanks to the universe for that. But it's hard. I want to go back to college because I want to go to uni. So September 2021 I'll be going to uni. So to be honest, it took me a long time to realise that I wanted to go to uni, I wanted to get a degree and I wanted to get a career. But I didn't want to go and do it until I was 100% certain what I wanted to go do. I didn't want to waste my time doing it. So it made me go back to college because I didn't do 2 years at college, so I didn't have enough UCAS points to go into my degree. Plus, I had no experience in that field that I wanted to do my degree. So I'm doing access to higher education to get me into the university in September. And yes, it is hard because I've been out of education since I was 17, so 18, 19, 20, 21. 5 years I haven't been in education, and obviously there's people in the class and over 20 I want to say, but there is some younger people in the class. So there is people that have literally gone college into this, so they're used to assignments, they're used to, I didn't even know what referencing was. When I was in college we didn't have to reference because it was just such a basic course. So I'm learning a lot about myself, but about education as well, that I didn't have that experience previously. I'm finding it hard, but luckily I've got really supportive tutors and really supportive friends around me who have got higher education who do help me. Thanks Megan. Literally, Megan's a babe. I'll write up an assignment and she'll read through it and help me with it. And without her, I wouldn't have submitted my first assignment. So thanks to my friends for being amazing. How are you coping with lockdown 2.0? I'm not gonna lie, I'm struggling more with this lockdown than I did the last one. I was much more positive during the last lockdown. But I think it's because I keep licking my finger because I've got syrup on it and it's really sticky. I think I'm feeling worse this lockdown because weather. So if you know me, I'm a summer girl. I hate the winter. I'm always cold. I hate being cold. The dark nights make me miserable. Like this whole season, although it's like Christmas and it's all exciting, I get excited for Christmas, but I don't like the winter. I don't like it. I hate it. I wish I lived in Australia at this point of my life. So this is why. When the sun's out, I get motivated to work out, I get motivated to be happy. Like the sun makes me happy, and I know it sounds really ridiculous because I shouldn't rely on things to make me happy, but when the weather's dull, my mood's dull, and it literally is just how it is. So I'm doing okay. The only thing that's bothering me this time is obviously I'm still at work and I'm still at college. I'm not in lockdown, but then I'm coming home to my mum who's been at home all day in lockdown, and all of my friends are getting 80% of their wage to sit at home doing nothing, and I'm still having to go to work. So I suppose that's keeping me a bit sane, but I'm not motivated to work out like I was last time. But where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? I don't actually know where I see myself in 5 years' time. Obviously with a degree, having been to uni, potentially working my ways up the ranks to get the job I want, a lot more money. So in 5 years I'll be 27. So yeah, literally just more about success than anything. So successful in my job, happy in my personal life, happy in my family life, and healthy, I suppose. I don't have like set plans like 5 years time. That's a long time away. A lot can change in 5 years. Will you be bringing out any other products other than lashes in the future? Yep, so my brand is BMC Cosmetics. If you don't already know about it, it is linked down in the description, the Instagram and our website always, so go check it out. At the moment I stock lashes, but it is a cosmetics brand, so within the next couple of years we will be stocking a lot more products. So I'm going to give you a little insight here. So like blushers, brushes, bronzers, that kind of stuff, it will all be come in and build together. Do you plan on doing YouTube and Insta full time? I don't plan on it, but if it happens, I will be very happy. I'd love to, but I don't plan on it, if that makes sense. What is the most challenging thing that I've done in my life? The most challenging thing, I'd say forgiving people that deserve forgiveness. And I don't mean like my ex-boyfriend or a friend or whatever, but just not being bitter about childhood experiences, or like past things that happened, and people accepting that people change and people aren't who you know them for who they are. I don't even know if that's making any sense, but like someone who treated you a certain way when you was a child would not do that now as an adult, because they've grown and they've learned, and people change. So the most challenging thing I think I've done in my life is just accepting that everyone makes mistakes, and actually accepting that and forgiving these people for doing what they've done, if that makes sense, because that's quite a lot of like mind work that you have to work on. Anyway, that's a little bit too deep. So let's go to, if you could only shop in 3 shops, what would they be? So it would be Pretty Little Thing, of course, top one, and Zara. Zara and Pretty Little Thing at the minute are like matched in ties with each other. So Zara, Pretty Little Thing and Primark, those 3 shops would be the shops that I could if I could only shop. They're the shops that I really shop at anyway, so if I could only shop at them 3 shops forever for the rest of my life, I'd be more than happy. 3 things you've learned about yourself this year. First thing is, I've learned about myself. I love being by myself. I have such a good relationship with myself, and I love being alone. I love my own time. I love pampering myself. I love putting myself first. So I've learned that about myself, that I love me. I also learned that I wanted a career change, and I wanted to go back to college and go to uni and get a degree. You have to just accept yourself for who you are. So as much as I enjoy going to the gym, I got to a point where I was literally on Instagram the worst toxic place ever, but also can be the best place for you. But I was literally just watching these fitness girls, and you don't even know half the time if it's real, because most of the things that I post on Instagram aren't. And I was trying to get a body that isn't even my body type, and it was just getting me down constantly. So I guess I've learned to embrace my body for what it is. Tell us something that we wouldn't know about you. I guess you wouldn't know that my dad lives in Australia. So I'm actually dual citizenship with England and Australia. My dad moved there when I was 2, and he's lived there ever since. I always get asked this question. No, I haven't visited. He's come over here when I was 7-ish or something. I have 2 brothers and a sister who live out there, who I've never met as well. So I guess you wouldn't know that about me. Your favourite places for food? Nando's. Nando's will always be my favourite place for food, like top tier. And then if we're talking like steak, STK in London. Oh my god, I went there for my birthday, which you would have seen from my birthday vlog. But that place is worth every last penny you spend there. It is insane. It was beautiful, honestly beautiful. And I love Menagerie, I think that's how you pronounce it, in Manchester. Like Nando's is like my go-to all the time, and those 2 are like my standout restaurants that I've been to and I tell everyone to go to. What beauty treatments can you not live without? So for like beauty treatments, I don't really get beauty treatments done. I get pedicures, I get nails, and that's it. My eyelashes are stick-on eyelashes, obviously from my brand. I do my own eyebrows, I do my own tan. I don't really get any other beauty treatments, unless hair extensions falls within beauty, because if that's the case, I cannot live without my hair extensions. And I can't wait for the day where I can say, this is my own hair and I don't need my hair extensions. But I just can't live without them. So for as long as I know they'll be staying. What car do you drive? So during lockdown part 1, my car actually broke. I did just have like a Vauxhall Corsa, but its head gasket went, so it was not worth getting it fixed. So we just scrapped that, and now I car share with my mom, because I actually don't need a car. What's your favourite and least favourite feature about yourself? It's going to be really weird. So my ears and my teeth. So my teeth were never my favourite feature because I had to have braces, but now I'm quite happy with them. Like, these are my natural teeth. I've never had them whitened. I've only ever had braces. I've never had anything else done to them, although I am going to go get whitening done as soon as lockdown's over, just because I want them a little bit whiter. And my ears, because they're so small and cute, so I'm happy with my ears too. My least favourite feature about myself would be my hair without hair extensions and the stretch marks on the inner of my thighs. Everywhere else I've got stretch marks. It doesn't bother me. I got them because I had my growth spurt literally in year 6, so my skin just stretched. But yeah, the ones on the inner of my thighs are quite extreme. They're the things that's probably my biggest insecurity, is my inner stretch marks. Inner thigh stretch marks. I'm going to answer one last question. Just going to go with a nice light-hearted one. What is your favourite foundations? My go-to all-time favourite foundation is Huda Beauty. My top 3 I'll give you is Huda Beauty, Estee Lauder Double Wear, and probably the LA Girl Pro Matte, I want to say, because that's what I'm wearing today, and that's just like really good for like every day because it's such a cheap price. But Huda Beauty is my all-time fave. I think I'm going to leave that there. I literally finished my McDonald's about an hour ago. I hope I answered some of your questions and you enjoyed my first mukbang. I quite enjoyed it. I'm nice and full from my breakfast. Literally so full I need a nap now. But yeah, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please drop me a little like down below and hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.